is important.
Kick it with the Damis family. Love it type of tip we on. We just living life, no, we ain't doing wrong. Always having fun cause it's for free. Yeah. Always having fun cause it's for free. Love it type of tip we on. You watching the Damis family. Ain't nobody before the family. One for all for one is how it be. We on an adventure letting you inside. Buckle up, we going for it now.
What's up, Damis Squad? Today it's just me by myself. If you are new to our channel, I am Ninz. I'm currently 38 weeks pregnant. As you can see, big and ready to go. Today's video is basically what to expect when you're expecting during the pandemic. So a lot of things have changed, and I just want to break it down to anyone who's pregnant right now, who's in their early stages, or even thinking about being pregnant. I just want to basically update you guys on what to expect. Now, if you're new to our channel, hit that red button, subscribe, join the family. We have a lot of videos coming up, but in between I'm going to be throwing in like some pregnancy videos based on your requests. I am out of breath because I'm big and pregnant, so bear with me. Alright, so drop a comment down below if you have any questions, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Let's go. Alright, so pregnancy during the pandemic is very much different than being pregnant prior to the pandemic. And what I mean by that is, in the beginning of my pregnancy, so we found out we was pregnant back in December, and there basically wasn't a coronavirus around that time. So my husband was allowed to come listen to the baby heartbeat, come to all of my appointments, and basically be active during my pregnancy as far as hospital visits and doctor visits. Now they're not allowing fathers in the room. So if you are pregnant, this could be your first pregnancy, or it can be like you're trying to get pregnant. The dad is not allowed. They have like a patient occupancy limit now, so they're only allowing the actual patients into the room and not the spouse. So if this is your first pregnancy and you want to hear the baby heartbeat, no, the dad is going to be in the hallway. You're going to be in the room by yourself. Some doctors don't even let you record it. They don't let you videotape it. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone's going to be lenient enough to let you like have your spouse on the phone, but them being in the room is a no-go. Another thing is when you deliver, you're now only allowed one person in the room with you, and you can't have visitors the duration of your stay. So that one person that you put like the one person name you put on the list is the only person who's allowed to be in the room with you when you deliver. They have to stay with you for the whole time of your stay. They can go in and out, but they do get tested. Like I think they do like a temperature check. They get a face mask and gloves. If they leave, they got to go through it again, but they would prefer that the person stays at the hospital. Another thing is, if you are delivering at a hospital, I don't know if the same thing applies to if you have like a doula or like a midwife. I don't know if they're the same thing, but whatever. If you're delivering at a hospital, you do have to do the coronavirus test. I don't want to do the test. I never took the test. I'm not sick. I don't need to take the test. But they do make you take the test. If the mother tests positive, the father is not allowed in the room. So you would not be seeing the birth. And then after you give birth, they take the baby from you. So they're not doing skin to skin. You're not going to have your child in the room after birth. Sorry, y'all. You're not going to have your child in the room with you after birth. You're basically having the baby. They take the baby from you to avoid the baby from getting infected, and to avoid anything from happening worse. The doctor does put on a hazmat suit, so your doctor will still be the one delivering your baby. They're just not giving your baby after, which is scary. So I'm scheduled to take my COVID test, I think 3 days before my C-section date. So with Ayden, I did get a C-section, so I am getting a C-section again with this baby. My doctor is allowing me the opportunity for a VBAC. If you don't know what a VBAC is, that's a vaginal birth after cesarean. So with Ayden, I got preeclampsia when I was like 37 weeks, 37 and a half weeks, close to 38. So I had an emergency C-section. So with this pregnancy, I'm considered high risk. So I see a perinatologist and I also see an OBGYN. So I have a specialist and a regular doctor who sees me every month. Right now I'm on a weekly visit. So that's that. Yeah. Another thing is, it's really scary because if you deliver and you end up being positive, you are in the hospital by yourself. No visitations. Nobody can sneak in and give you medication or anything like that. It's just you, the nurse, and a doctor. They'll probably put you on a ventilator to help you breathe if you have issues, if you have fevers. I've heard horror stories about people catching fevers and them not being medicated on time. They wait for the fever to spike up in order for you to be cured or whatnot. But yeah, like, I really probably wouldn't be pregnant right now if I would have known there would have been a pandemic. This is not a good feeling because all of my visits I go to by myself. After I found out the gender, I found out the gender back in March. No, I found out February. Well, we got the results in February, did a gender reveal in March, and then boom, pandemic happened. So if I would have known it would have been a pandemic, baby number 3 would not be here, okay? But because it's lonely. Like, you know, you go to your visits by yourself, you just basically sharing the information with your spouse. They're not allowed in there. I saw a guy, he was like so happy to be there to basically listen to the baby first heartbeat, and they were like, no, you can't come in there. And they could not budge for him because there was other moms in the lobby in the waiting area looking at them crazy like, I want to see you let her husband in here because my husband's in the car, like, you know. So they had to be fair. Oh, another thing is preparing for a C-section or preparing for birth. Now, if my baby comes, of course it's gonna be unexpected, water gonna break, all this stuff gonna happen. I ain't gonna be able to prepare. But when I go to my C-section date, they do make me, they said that I have to do like a hypercleanse, a shower. So you gotta take a shower before, the night before, you drink like a whole bunch of Gatorade. And then the next morning, you have to drink Gatorade again 2 hours before surgery and bathe again with hypercleanse. No deodorant, no lotion. They're not inducing you, so they're not giving you the opportunity to even try to push. You're going straight to the C-section room. They're going to cut you up, take out the baby, give you a child. You're done. So that's basically what it is going through the pandemic right now. So just expect to have like a lonely pregnancy journey basically. So everything looks cute, people take cute pictures, but this is the raw and uncut version of being pregnant during the pandemic. Your spouse is not allowed there with you. You're basically doing everything by yourself. It's you and your doctor for 9 months. If you have any questions, I am closer to my due date, so if you have questions about what they made me do after I gave birth or before I gave birth, drop the comments down below. You can DM me on Instagram at Ninz_Bella, and I'll be more than happy to go ahead and answer those questions for you. But yeah, you guys, that's life being pregnant during the pandemic. I don't normally have like makeup on, but today I went out, so I just thought I'd be cute. But I'm normally like slumming and bumming because I'm like depressed this whole pregnancy. Not depressed, but like I'm just like, I'm not doing the most. I'm not doing my training pictures. I'm not doing anything really. I don't know, I don't care for this pregnancy. I care for the baby. I'm very thankful and blessed and honored that I get to have it, but it's just like everything got sucked, all the fun got sucked out of my pregnancy. We were planning a baby shower. We went to go visit the venue. The day we went to go visit the venues, Bae finally cleared his schedule for me. We went to go visit a hall, and the hall was like, oh, we're shutting down. And I'm like, why are we shutting down? They was like, oh, we just got an announcement that we have to close all the halls. And I'm like, what do you mean you have to close all the halls? Oh, because of the coronavirus. I didn't even really know what the coronavirus was at the time, but I was like, okay, well, when you guys gonna open up? No, my baby shower date was gonna be July 11th. So that's the date I was gonna secure. They shut the world down. They opened the world back up. So I was like, oh, babe, let's do the baby shower now. We did send out our registries to everybody, so we do thank you guys. I thank everybody. Like, people gifted us, and it exceeded my expectation because I was just sending out the registry because people were asking for it. So I was just sending them out to the people that asked for it and who didn't ask for it. And I was just like, hey, whoever sends it, sends it. But literally everybody sent it. So I do thank, love, and appreciate everybody. Like, because y'all already know we would have do a lit ass baby shower. But unfortunately, due to the COVID, we were unable to do so. When the world opened back up, I was like, babe, hey, let's do the baby shower, let's do the baby shower. And he was like, nah, because he don't want to be responsible for anybody being exposed or anybody, I don't know, we just didn't want to be responsible. It would have been a big liability to have everybody grouped up in a big room. And then like the halls were having like capacity limits, like, oh, you can't have this amount of people. It was just too much, and I didn't want to like invite half the crowd and not invite half the people, and people were gifting us, so we just was like, never mind. And then luckily, because the week of July 11th, I believe like July 9th, the governor was like, oh, shut down the venues again. So I'm like, oh my god, we would have took a big L because they closed down the halls the week of our baby shower date. So that's another thing. Unless you got like a nice home or you want to have people at your house, then no. But right now, because I have a COVID-19 test coming up, I don't go around people like that. I barely go out because this test that I'm gonna take is going to determine my birth experience, basically. If I test positive on this test, and I just feel like the test is rigged anyways, but if I test positive, which I probably shouldn't, but you never know because I've been hearing about false positives all the time, my husband cannot be in the room with me, and I feel like that'll be very scary for me because I don't want to go undergo surgery alone. So he won't be in the room with me, and I won't even have my child with me after I give birth. And it's not like he can take the child either. They're going to leave the child in the NICU until I'm healed or until I recover, or if I'm cured and I test negative twice. So that's another thing. Like, you can't be really exposing yourself to people and just going to everybody events and stuff like that. So I don't go anywhere. Like, if I do go somewhere, I literally go out every 2 weeks because I self-quarantine after every event, and I have my mask on and I sit away from people because I'm not gonna get tested. Like, I really know someone who did happen to test positive. They took the child. I know someone who underwent a C-section and had a hemorrhage after. It's like a lot of scary things that are going on right now because the hospitals have a lot going on inside with the whole COVID-19. It's kind of hard to focus on labor and delivery because of the fact that they have to worry about the COVID patients. So take care of yourself. If you are pregnant, if you are considering being pregnant, I really suggest that you build up your immune system. I've been taking ginger shots. I've been drinking ginger tea. I've been drinking ginger raw, putting them in juice. I started drinking sea moss. I just ordered elderberry syrup because I'm not playing. Come August 8th when I gotta take this test, I will be testing negative. Okay? And if they tell me I'm positive, the devil is a liar. So Like I said before, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys have any questions for me. If you are thinking about being pregnant, I think you should wait a little, because, you know, wait to see what happens with the world. The world is changing right now, and I don't think you want to be responsible for a child, a newborn at that, with the way the world is going right now. I mean, unless it's like your first child, but other than that, baby, wait. Okay, so like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family. Hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Let me know what you thought about it. And yeah, you guys, bye.